Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I am Briareos Kerensky and welcome back to an unboxing. This time I'm going back to the PlayStation 4 with a Vanillaware title. Unfortunately, it's not 13 Sentinels, but while we wait for that title, Vanillaware came up with this! Dragon's Crown Pro, and this is the Royal Package. On the front cover of this package we see all the playable characters along the thief that helps you in the game, and in the background, well, not so different renditions of the same characters. This is a band that comes off, and here we have the contents of the Royal Package. The game, of course, the Dragon's Crown Pro Orchestra Album Special Booklet, the Vanillaware drone box that we are seeing here, DLC cards for a digital art collection and a special theme, and the orchestra album hold on 3 CDs. Of course, there are the technical details. It renders 4K on the PlayStation Pro and it needs well, 5 gigs, almost 6 of install, and of course 1 to 4 players for the game. So, on the sides, absolutely nothing, and on the back, the logo of the game that is printed in a glossy finish, in sharp contrast to the rest of the box that is matte and with a rough finish. The same things happens on the front illustration. So, Orchestra Album Special Booklet, Digital Art Collection, this must be the soundtrack, and of course the game. And inside a very classy touch of glossy paper. Let's follow the usual script and let's start with the game that on the front cover shows the fighter and the fairy, of which I forgot the name, in the foreground, and behind those two the other playable characters. Of course, the logo of the game, 0 rating, publisher, and on the back the usual 3 screenshots. We see the character selection screen, the climactic encounter with the red dragon, and if I'm not mistaken this is the item appraisal shop. Some text, details, the Dragon's Crown Pro CD, and Dragon's Crown game book. Okay, this also doubles as a download code. And oh yeah, there is something behind. The fairy. Let's continue with the Dragon's Crown Pro Orchestra album, composed by Hitoshi Sekimoto. On the front cover we see the 3 goddesses of this game's universe. On the spine, just a reminder of what we are looking at. And on the back, the logo of the game. So here is CD1, otherwise known as Disc Jula, if I read correctly. Disc 2 with a gold finish, otherwise known as Disc Altena. And Disc 3, that I'd say white gold finish, Disc Vernas. Just the usual, at least for this collection, marble finish behind the discs. Oh, of course, the Basiscape logo inside the box itself. And we're done with the Orchestral album. So, nothing much to say about the card holding the DLC code for the digital art collection, other than it's held by this cardboard piece, absolutely nothing inside. Stark black, and behind the card itself, just the Vanillaware logo, and of course on the back of the card the code. Before taking a look at the digital goodies that this royal package includes, let's take a look at the Orchestral album special booklet. On the front cover we see our good teeth sworn by mermaids. On the back just the playable characters, and the art piece is called In the Pub and was penned in 2015. Nice to add this small detail. And of course we have Ronnie and the Mermaid 2015, the title of the piece as well here. So, okay, so I see that the numbers of the disc are different from what they are proposed here. Apparently Altena is the first disc and Vernas is the last. But anyway. Ooh, I guess this is spoiler territory. I recognize these as the ending illustrations for each character, and yes, Fighter Epilogue 2013. This is the Amazon. So I guess that if you haven't played the game or haven't completed it with all characters, and of course you haven't spoiled yourself the illustrations with one of the many art books, you might want to skip this part of the video. Well, the Sorceress is quite different in her ending illustration than the game. And shots from the actual orchestra playing. And here we have who was playing in the orchestra. To my surprise, the Dragon's Crown Pro Digital Art Collection and the Dragon's Crown Pro Digital Gamebook are quite hefty downloads. This one was almost a gig and this was a gig and two. So let's treat them as art books and let's take a look first at the Digital Art Collection. And I see that the game... that the digital art collection starts off with one of the bosses. So yeah, a bit of spoilers. Ooh, you can zoom in. Yeah, at that maximum zoom level there is a bit of pixelization. I am on a standard PS4. So the D-pad moves between enemies, left and right on the D-pad, and up and down move between the animations. And unfortunately the UI resets when I change bosses, or better enemies. I said bosses because this Chimera is one of the bosses, of course. Some of the sprites look less pixelated than others. I'm quite liking this digital art book. It's not a simple collection of images that can be easily found found in the game's gallery or around the internet, but it's a good showcase of animations for Dragon's Crown. And now I kinda need this type of art book for every Vanillaware game. Okay, this gladiator's moveset is very similar to the knight we've seen before, which is understandable. It's the same body type and doing the kind of animations that Vanillaware does is very hard, so a bit of recycling is understandable. When you see these animations outside the game, you can appreciate all the effort that went into them, and I can't really say I remember, but maybe there are a few more frames here and there. Maybe they didn't make the cut in the PS3 due to memory constraints. But especially for the statues, I remember them being a bit more, let's say, stiff in their movement. Oh, the white rabbit. Run away! I don't remember this attack at all. Maybe it is the attack on the ship before the actual boss fight. The way they group the enemies is a bit strange, though. We jump not just between enemy types like animals or humans, but also between stages. And I've just now realized that this is just one part of the digital art collection. So yeah, this red dragon is absolutely majestic. Whoops, sorry. Look at the eye moving in this animation. I also don't remember this many color variations for a lot of enemies. Why not putting this purple zombie along with the red one? I don't know, but here comes the vampires. Or better, shouldn't be them succubi, but yeah. And this is the final boss. Okay, this should be... Yeah, it's the same art book of the physical royal package. credits. Oh, this is the poster that came with the EBIT 10 DX pack for the art book and original soundtrack. And I think these are the pre-order extras for various stuff. And this concludes the digital art collection. Let's take a look at the digital game book. Which to think of, maybe it's a rule set expansion for D&D. Yeah, apparently so. Or better, this is one of those adventure books like Lone Wolf or similar. Let's go with the elf. I usually play with the elf in this is the normal bait. Yeah, it's like that. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. If the American and European versions don't have this extra, I'll be incredibly disappointed. No, I mean, this is absolutely awesome. This is something I should play and review. So yeah, this is a digital adventure book like Lone Wolf and the many other series that were published by, I honestly don't remember who, but yeah, this is possibly the greatest thing in the Royal Package. And this elevates the... Well, not just the Royal Package, because this came with the game, so this is a pre-order bonus, I guess. But this is great. The special theme includes two wallpapers, one for the lower and one for the upper part of the screen, as well as special icons and sound effects. At a first glance, the royal package for Dragon's Crown Pro isn't that royal, maybe just a knight or a squire, but in fact the digital extras elevate this edition to a next level. The digital art collection is absolutely beautiful, and the digital gamebook is probably the best extra I've seen in a while. If you have the chance, totally get this edition, especially for the digital extras. I doubt I'll do a full-blown review of Dragon's Crown Pro, but I do have a review of the PS3 version, so you might want to take a look at that. I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing and you'll stick around for more. Briareos Kerensky, over and out.